Hey, Hunter.
It's a race against
Do you
time.
have COVID? Because I can't stop staring at you.
Oh.
Come on, you didn't like that?
Oh.
All right, we're here for
I like that one.
We gotta do one thing.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
It was okay, man.
Anyways.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
All right. 32 episodes of you guys listening to us talk about absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the
boyo.
Cincy Suckdown podcast, where we suck down in Cincinnati
Howdy.
and talk about it.
Howdy. How we feeling today? Leave a comment on how your day was today when you read this podcast. When you listen to this podcast, somebody just has a transcript they print out.
Yeah, we're
put in
starting a
little
new transcript for the podcast.
Yeah.
We want to be as accessible as possible.
Mm-hmm.
They could have the CC subtitles on YouTube.
That's true.
We're gonna start a morning newsletter, but it's just Alexa recordings from like conversations in our living room.
Yeah, Alexa would probably export a lot more that we don't want.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
On the transcript.
we could probably like cut some stuff out, but
Yeah.
also then we'd have to like read it ourselves.
Nah,
So, man, we're all raw.
Yeah, we do it raw.
Yeah,
Around here.
on this
Raw.
podcast.
This podcast, we do it raw. Mm-hmm.
Anywho, speaking of raw, the Bengals are in the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
That is raw as fuck.
This team right here,
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
fighting pillows.
Shout out Granny for the
Who
pillow.
they? Who they? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Who they?
Who they?
Who they? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody.
Nobody.
No fucking body.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so you didn't participate in that chant? Is it
Yeah,
because you
what's up?
didn't
No.
know it, or
Are you just not excited for the city, or?
No, I mean it's just not my team. So you guys have your
Hey,
stuff.
your
and-
team did pretty well in the Pro Bowl events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb came in like third at dodgeball.
We beat you guys twice this year. So
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
1.5.
once was against the practice
you know,
squad.
yeah.
yeah, the other
So-
time was against the full squad and we dropped
Yeah.
40 on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
well,
know.
one team's in the Super Bowl after that, and
What time do the
one's-
Browns play this
They
weekend?
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the Chiefs ruined it.
Yeah.
They should have just won the first time and then like we would have gone to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But,
But
they didn't.
yeah, that's tough.
They
No,
blew
yeah,
a 21 to 3 lead.
Sometimes how sometimes your team like should win, but they just don't. I couldn't imagine that being a UC football fan and then also a Cincinnati Bearcats fan and then also a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
There you go.
So
There you go.
being a Cincinnati basketball fan right now is not looking too hot.
Yeah, as we are recording, they're
Getting
playing
absolutely
Houston,
shit on.
and it's not looking good. Hopefully, a little comeback magic, little cardiac cats action
Hey,
is in the
you know,
works.
Cincinnati's a second half city.
Yeah, we were
Second
talking
half
about
city.
that the other day.
You know, after the game, someone was interviewing Joe Burrow. I mean,
Joe
Shiesty?
Shiesty.
for the crowd,
Burrow.
like it's Joe Burrow, but
Yeah.
him and I are on a first name basis. So
Yeah,
it's-
he's close
just-
to the pod.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's just been so busy recently. We haven't really had
yeah.
time to.
I mean, he's been out in
Yeah.
California. You know,
we
recently.
record on like Sundays.
He's actually been here.
plays on Sundays. Yeah, he's been at UC.
Yeah, those picks. That was it. The women's lacrosse team.
Yeah,
That were there before them.
Yeah.
That's like fucking sick watching Joe Burrow go into the.
it is pretty cool.
Into
It's
the
a little
bubble.
bit sad when you
Buble.
think about it too much, but it's
The buble.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, like this Super Bowl game, this Super
Is
Bowl
the
game
catalyst.
will push the needle.
Yeah,
To get something going.
Yeah, get a indoor practice facility.
You know, the UC offered like to split the cost of their indoor practice facility with the Bengals, and
Really?
Mike Brown just said no.
The Pitt and the Steelers do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I wonder what the magnitude of this facility is compared to that one.
I don't know. I mean, it's like they just submitted the papers to like apply for the architects
Okay.
and the engineers, so they don't really have anything ironed out yet.
Also, I did some digging, and apparently Mike Brown gave up some parking lot area
Yeah.
for the Bengals so they could build the new outdoor concert venue, so the city can build that.
Yeah.
In exchange for the city allowing them to buy up this old concrete
Oh yeah.
facility to build an indoor facility, and the city just mugged them off completely.
Really?
Yeah, this was like a couple years, or I guess 2 years ago.
Damn.
Because it went up last year.
Yeah, because I know that one of the reasons that they haven't just like built it where their practice fields are is like some sort of building codes, since they're like
It's like the highway.
yeah, with the highway, and then they've been trying to get that concrete thing forever, and
Yeah.
they just don't sell it to them.
Which is, it's just interesting that the city mugged them off. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's a little tough, especially like now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But hey, cold weather practice gets the boys
builds character.
gritty.
It gives us that little competitive
Exactly.
edge. All these other teams are in their cushy indoor facilities, and we're out practicing in the shitty Cincinnati weather.
Yep.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
preps you for games like when you're in LA and it's
And
in
in
a
an
covered
indoor stadium.
Well, it's not indoor because the sides aren't covered.
Okay, well,
Well, if you think about
that's
it,
probably going to be pretty cold in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's like when people wear those low altitude masks in the gym,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it like, when they take the mask off, they get
Yeah.
like 10% more powerful.
Yeah.
So they train that way. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same way.
Yeah, it's like pretty much the same
It's,
thing.
it's scientific.
Yeah.
I think
It's actually
Yeah.
purposeful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we just haven't built one. It's
Yeah.
like it's a competitive edge.
Yeah, like as soon as your body touches, like when you're used to like 5-degree weather and you're practicing it, as soon as your body like touches the 70-degree weather when
Yeah,
you're in
you
a
just
game,
whoop.
it's just like, it's like when you swing a weighted bat and then you
Yeah.
go up to the plate and you just like can,
Perfect analogy.
Yeah, and you can just like swing the lights out.
Yeah.
It also works with extreme heat and
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Yeah. If you in like Phoenix or something. I remember Carmen was telling me they were getting ready to run conference in Florida, and their coach made them like practice in sweatpants and sweatshirts and stuff, so they'd be used to being super hot.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Did it work?
I think COVID happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
Classic.
So,
Well, they couldn't outrun COVID.
yeah. Tell you what, they're fast, but
Nope.
yeah.
COVID's a little bit quicker.
Yeah, got to be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Ooh. But yeah, Bengals in the Super Bowl, really fucking sick. Super pumped to be watching that.
Evan
And,
McPherson's gonna win MVP.
Yeah, Max put in a little bet.
A beautiful bet. Plus 6,100 odds.
Yeah, so
It's kind of cracked that the Bengals have won now 3 playoff games,
Yeah.
obviously, to make it to the Super Bowl. And the amount of teams that don't have accumulated 3 playoff wins in their entire franchise history is a lot.
yeah,
And we were one of them.
yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not true.
No, 'cause we made it to the Super Bowl twice,
Never
so
mind.
At least 6.
But like in the last 25 years or something, like
Yeah.
the Cowboys, the Steelers, I don't know. Those are the 2 that are top of my mind.
Yeah, the Cowboys just can't win in the playoffs for whatever reason.
But we don't give a fuck about quote America's team, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what makes them America's team, because it's like America's team to hate now.
Yeah. It's marketing.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's America's team by brand.
yeah, just cause like
Yeah.
the Yankees,
Yeah.
how everyone hates them, but they're like the
They're
big
like-
American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. We're lit for the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be at Mio's again.
Mio's,
because
yeah.
we've been alternating.
Mhm.
It was Raiders game at Mio
Raiders game at Fishbowl.
at Fishbowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we watched the Titans game at Mio's.
Yeah.
And then we watched the Chiefs game at Holy Grail or
/ Fishbowl.
Fishbowl.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so now-
it was going poorly when we were at Holy Grail, so we went,
That's
you know
true.
what? We need to turn this around.
We made some halftime adjustments.
So we went, we went to the locker room, made some adjustments at halftime, a couple X's and O's, and then we went over to Fishbowl, and all of a sudden the Bengals started playing really well.
Started playing
and they
well.
won. So
Mahomes started shitting his poopy little pants.
yeah, just little pissy little poopy boy pants.
Yeah, couldn't make a throw, couldn't read the field, you know.
Yeah.
And then, Joe Shiesty does what Joe Shiesty does.
Yeah.
And just fucking wins games.
Insane. It's wild. It's funny because I feel like people in Cincinnati, like, no one really knows how to react to this.
Yeah.
Because we're all just really used to our sports teams losing in the big stage.
Or like being good enough to be in the conversation and then just shitting ourselves
Yeah,
on the big stage.
It's just like you go into it just expecting absolutely nothing
Yeah.
because you're probably going to lose.
And then still just being like very disappointed.
Yeah, because you know that it's possible, but in the back of your mind, you were just like, but I like what's
But,
gonna happen,
yeah.
you know, and then it always did, but now it's like the exact opposite, which is insane. We've never experienced this before. I don't know. This is a weird feeling, you know.
Joey B just walked into the building and said, "We are now a winning program."
Yeah. Shout out to the Bengals for making some good moves in the offseason, though, free agency,
For
especially
sure.
on defense.
Which gets me really excited about all the cap space that we have going
Yeah.
into next year. Not to get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah.
But we got like the most cap space out of I think all the playoff teams that were in the picture. And then all the free agents that we landed on now are on a couple year contracts.
Yeah.
And then all we have to do right now is address our O line, get some depth in our D line.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in the bowl.
Future's bright for
Future's-
the old
yeah.
Bengals. So.
Yeah. I texted this the other day in our group chat, but like halfway through the season, we kept joking about like when we're gonna draft a lineman. Like, are we gonna get Sauce?
Yeah.
In the first round, and we were like, we'll probably be picking like 16, 17 at the pace of this season. And someone would always joke back like, nah, we're gonna be picking 32.
32nd. Yeah. And now it's like
now like it's,
we're either going to be 31st or 32nd.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be 32nd.
yeah,
but
we're definitely gonna be
yeah.
32nd. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder what lineman prospects there at 32.
Yeah, I mean, we might be just getting
You
scratched
rejected
at that
the
point.
center from Iowa.
Linderbaum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was
I don't
there
know
was
if he'll be
another.
available that late.
Huh?
I don't know if he'll be available that late.
Yeah, I think
That's just what is projected. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was another center that showed out in the Senior Bowl. I forget his name, but apparently the dude is I remember so much about him except his name. He's a computer science major. So the scouts were saying like he's
Super smart.
He's got like a brain that focuses on like technique, like clockwork. And
Yeah.
this dude, I guess, had the most insane technique in the College Bowl.
It was actually really sweet watching like two teams with just stud offensive lines like play.
Because it's like the best O-line prospects all
so
put
you
together.
just like watch the protection on a pass play. It's just like
it's just
beautiful.
clean pockets
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, Dez played really well in that game. Yeah, and you got the offensive player of the game because he was just, beautiful pocket. All he had to do was deliver dimes.
Yeah, true. Did you guys see his post-game interview?
No.
Oh my God.
Was it good?
I mean, yeah, it like he was just talking himself up like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
He was the guy was asking him like what it felt like. He's like, "Oh, well, I'm a leader, so I went out there and I led the team and I made a bunch of good plays. That's what I do. I go out there and make plays. I haven't lost a lot in my career, so I just know what a winning culture's like." And he was just going on and on. I was like, dude, like
He's gassing
That's
himself
awesome.
up, man. He's trying to improve that draft stock,
Should we try and watch that video?
It's like, dude, like I fuck really
It's on
hard.
Twitter,
Like
yeah.
I get a lot of bitches all the time. So that's like why you should go home with me tonight. Like girls go home with me all the time. I have a really good track record. Body count is like super high. Always satisfied. So like
I haven't lost a lot on the pong table, and people recognize that when I walk in and there's a table set up, everyone makes way for me to get up there.
Everyone's like, holy shit, he's
Yeah.
about to get on the
People
Anyway,
are-
can I get you a drink?
Yeah. Dude, that meme you made of me,
Yeah, that was just
that was
the perfect
God tier.
Yeah.
Very good.
They had Ritter and Pickett.
Yeah.
There's no way they were losing that game.
Yeah.
Holy
they
shit.
definitely had the better quarterback
Dude,
group.
I
fucking
mean,
put a peewee team
The
for
other
them
guys had
as
like
receivers.
Liberty, the Liberty guy, Sam
Willis.
Howell, and then the guy from Nevada, I think.
That guy from the
Dude,
Bucs.
Ritter completed 4 passes on 6 attempts, and 2 of them were touchdowns.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
a pretty
hate how
good.
high Willis is projected in the draft.
Malik,
Doesn't make sense.
I guess the Steelers are pretty high on him.
Yeah, they're supposed to go for Dez. I think they're going to try and trade up for either Pickett or the other guy.
Audience
our-
listeners, we're trying to look for the
Yeah,
Got the
this
nice,
is
interview right now.
Bubba Gump on the search history. Huh?
That wasn't me. I think that's just trending.
Yeah, definitely. Like, oh, is that it?
No, that was from October.
Damn.
It was an on-field interview. No, I'll text the sources.
Yeah. You know, we always come to this podcast very prepared. A lot of thought and effort goes into the pre-pod planning, you know,
PPP,
logistics.
if you
Yeah,
will.
the triple P, as we call it.
But podcast planning and
Pooping.
pooping.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm doing the third one right now.
I mean, it's actually a built-in toilet in that chair, if you guys didn't know.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we do, you know, classic Ethan. Sometimes you just gotta go.
What?
I'm gonna.
Wow.
Oh man. Anyway,
That was tough.
you know what isn't tough though? Cincinnati sports. Am I right, Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a sports recap ready.
Our resident Cincinnati sports expert's about to just melt your face off with facts.
About to sound off on Cincinnati sports.
Are you ready?
You gonna time it?
Oh shit, yeah.
Is this his
Almost
first
forgot.
recap or something?
Dude,
Yeah, hey, you know,
Mr. Logistics.
Golly.
Holy
it was a
fuck.
long night. You
Yeah.
know,
You be logisticking
brain is
better.
brain is running on fumes.
Yeah, brain fog over there.
Yeah.
All right, give me that 3, 2, 1 countdown, please.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, men's basketball playing Houston right now, getting absolutely shit on, sadly.
R.I.P.
Their throwback game against Memphis was canceled on Thursday, rescheduled for next Tuesday.
Be there, be square.
The last game they did play, though, was against ECU, and David DeJulius hit a game-winner buzzer beater.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty
Dude's a
sick.
dog.
Women's basketball, congratulations on 50 years of playing basketball.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
With women.
A lot of years.
That last game they lost to Memphis 66-54. As
Go
we said
ahead,
earlier, football, Ritter had 2 tutties at Senior Bowl, won 20-10. Track,
Shut
Maddie
up, Diz.
Walker sets the school record for the 3,000
Let's
meter
go,
run
Maddie.
Shout out
at
Maddie.
9 minutes, 29 seconds, 13 milliseconds.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Nice.
British Elliott, back again.
Oh,
Fastest
yeah.
collegiate runner for the mile at the Camel City Invitational.
Fuck yeah. That's a
Second
big deal.
fastest time ever by a Bearcat. That says beard. At 4 minutes, 36 seconds, 83 milliseconds.
That's
and
so
sadly,
fast.
the men and women's swim teams lost to Louisville last weekend.
And
Perfect.
scene.
Perfecto. I'm getting good at this.
Nice job, kiddo. There weren't too many numbers in that one to slip you up.
You're getting good at the track times.
Yeah, you
I
know.
feel like by the time we hit outdoor season, you're gonna be just rattling those off like it's nothing.
So, like the account page I went on had all of, like, it had each event, and at first I was about to start taking notes on like cause it said highlights, and then it was basically just each event and their winner. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do all this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but congratulations to those who won this weekend. Way to put UC on your back.
you know, we're just a powerhouse school these days. Future Big 12 contender. And that's just that's how we do it.
How'd Carmen place this weekend?
Yeah, she came back on her first meet back from injury. She ran really well. She ran with she was just stuck with the pack in her 800 meter heat. Ran like a 2:12, which is you know, it's pretty good, especially for a first run back. She said she felt good. So
What's 2:12? Can you break that down?
2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know, minor setback,
Sorry.
major comeback.
yeah.
You know how it is.
Poised to do well this season. Also,
The national logo is kind of cool.
your batteries.
Desmond,
low.
always strange when you don't get to play a full game, but you made the most of it. 2 touchdown
Here's
passes.
the
How'd you
interview.
feel?
Felt good.
Oh, we
Felt really
found it.
comfortable out
Yeah.
there.
Cool.
Sources
it's just
came
been a
through.
build up for this entire week. Like I said when I came in here, one thing I wanted to do was just get better and continue to stack days upon days, and then eventually
Days
get to
on
Saturday
days.
and put on
Grind.
a performance.
What do you hope you showed all the NFL teams through the course of this week?
Yeah, showed that I was comfortable. One, learning the NFL offense. Two, obviously running the huddle with NFL play calls and everything. So I think I did that. I was commanding of the offense, commanding of the huddle, and then also my leadership out here on the field. No matter whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, I'm around everyone, getting everyone together, and I like to lead a team, like to bring people to victory.
You meant so much to Cincinnati. To put that helmet on one more time with your mom, your girlfriend, and your daughter in the stands, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot, and obviously to come out here with a win. I didn't lose a lot in college, so I wasn't settling for a loss. Anything but to get a win out here.
We're not losers here. No, sir.
Nice.
To be fair, the interviewer did kind of but yeah.
Like you said, he's there to increase his draft stock, and he's a leader. He's confident. He also showed out. So,
hey guys, what's up? Just taking another quick break. We figured we'd make this thing a little more professional than throwing in SpongeBob time cards whenever we had to have a quick break.
I enjoyed the SpongeBob, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
But
just wanted to let you guys know that we're
dictatorship.
Cincy Suckdown is officially a direct affiliate of Friday Beers, and with that, you guys can pop over to their shop and get 15% off any of their merch.
Pop shop
with code CincySuckdown15.
Woo!
They have a bunch of sick Joe Burrow merch that they just released. It's right there. Ethan's wearing it. Pictures of other stuff all around. But yeah, you can pop over there. Link in our link tree. It is the top link. Go over there, check it out. Get yourself some Friday Beers merch, some Joe Shiesty merch, and use that code to get a nice little 15% off. So you look nice and steezy
that's
for
cash
Friday.
back.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much. All right, thanks.
If it breaks or cracks, call Jax.
We'll fix you up. We'll lick your butthole.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to go on record. Maybe not. Yeah.
Just read the fine print, bro.
Let's not necessarily expect anything like that. But yeah, shout out Des. Good performance. Funny. It literally just sounded like a job interview. When they're like, what's your greatest strength? You're like, I'm just like a
leadership,
really good leader. Like I was captain of my football team in high school. So like I had to put on all, like after practice, we'd like get together and like do all this team,
I showed initiative. I'm around everybody. I'm like kind of a glue guy on the team. I keep people grinding. I grind
it's
all
really
the time.
Sticky all the time. We don't know why. Yeah. It's a little weird, but
yeah. Little sticky.
You know what else is a little sticky?
The floor of all these bars that are in Clifton.
God, you read my mind, dude. What a fucking transition. Chemistry is building.
Is insane.
God, isn't it beautiful to see this happening in front of your ears, listeners, or your eyes if you're a watcher?
All this chemistry just going straight into your eardrums.
Yeah, straight into your ear holes.
Yeah, your
brain, hearing orifice.
Your all the wrinkles in your large brains in our audience. Just
all our audience members have big brains,
huge brains.
Yeah, but so we figured, as resident Suckdown specialists,
enthusiasts as well
in Cincinnati. Well, enthusiasts.
We're the specialists. Listeners are the enthusiasts. Yeah.
So as the specialists, we figured that it was our duty to give you guys a little bit of our knowledge, recommendations from us,
a roadmap, if you will.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah.
And we decided to put together a bar tier list
of
for
all
Clifton
bars. Yeah.
Yeah, just Clifton. Like not Cincinnati as a whole or anything, because that'd be
a lot to take on.
Maybe in the future, maybe we could do like areas, like OTR and stuff.
Banks would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
OTR would get a little bit complicated.
Yeah, it'd get
but
that
would be sick to find some hidden gems because OTR definitely has those.
Yeah. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you can let us know.
Let us
in the
know.
comments below or on our social page, right down there.
Right down there. Just let us know right down there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just right there.
Yep. Where are you pointing?
In the general down vicinity.
Yep.
Yeah. Around
down on him.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Like pointing down on me.
Yeah. So if you guys can just go down on him down in the comments.
Yeah, just go down right here.
Yeah.
On me.
Yep. So bars. Yeah, we decided that we wanted to give you guys some of our expertise from our experience in Clifton. You know, we're all seasoned Clifton drinkers.
Clifton vets.
And so we're going to give you a little tier list. Yesterday, we were trying to put together a bar crawl just between our friends so we could like hit a bunch of the big spots. We did...
we had quite a few.
The Calhoun
stops, yeah.
side of campus pretty thoroughly. And then by the time we got to Short Vine, you know, it was hard to keep things together a little bit.
Yeah.
So that kind of fell apart. But we're very experienced with Short Vine. We've been to all those bars over there. So we're really confident in our ability to speak on said bars.
Yeah, so why don't we just dive right in?
Yeah. So we have our different tiers. Our S tier. These are your best bars,
Like
in
instant
Clifton.
locks, no doubts about it.
Like when you go there, you're gonna have a great time.
A fantastic time.
Yeah.
And you know, the criteria for these things comes down to like price of drinks, kind of drink selection, the general ambiance,
Yeah.
and if people who go there are like fuckheads or not.
Yeah, yeah. So also, we kind of factor in the age demographics
Yep.
because you know we're 23.
Yeah.
People who are 21 sometimes go to different bars. You know, the younger people
Sure.
who are 21.
Yeah, who are 21.
Yeah, because you know we don't condone
Yeah.
underage drinking on this podcast.
You know, like people's ages that tend to change
yeah,
pretty
depending on
drastically
what state.
during the year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's age changes during the year.
Yeah, but like, you know, big spikes in
Yeah.
in age change throughout the year.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a consideration
Yeah.
if you get a drift. But so then we have A tier. These are bars where it's like you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty good. It's up there. It should be in your regular rotation.
There could be things holding it back, like
Yeah.
maybe drink prices, but
Yeah.
the place is still cool, so it's
Yeah.
kind of worth going. But it's just in general like a lock as well.
It's like it could potentially bust into that S tier, but it's just not quite there.
Sometimes it's a gut feeling.
Yeah. Then we have our B tier. These are, you know, it's your kind of mid tier bars. You
Yeah.
know, they're probably gonna be fun. It depends a lot on the day, but if it's your bar and you like going there, you're probably gonna have a good time. You know.
You know, think of these bars as like you would only go to them during their kind of drink deal days.
Yeah.
So like a Thirsty Thursday, that's when you want to go. But any other day of the week, you're probably not going to want to
You're
go
not
there.
making this your regular
Yep.
bar. You know,
Yep.
you and your friends aren't like owning this bar.
It's like a specialty piece in your rotation.
Yeah. Then we have our C tier, which is like, in our opinion, these are the bars that we typically just kind of avoid. You know?
It's you know, in general, more often than not, there's some fucked shit that goes on at these
Yeah.
bars. Or it's just in general not that fun of a time.
Yeah. And then we have F tier, which is like, just don't
even consider it on your rotation.
it's like you probably shouldn't try it.
Yeah, just it's not going to be fun. Don't go.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So, and then a little disclaimer, you know, this is our own opinion. If you guys love like a C tier bar and it's like your spot, like that's fine. Just go where your friends are going, go where you have fun. Max, you have your hand up.
So sorry not to break into it, but did you forget Mia's on this list?
Oh no.
It should be on there.
Are you sure?
Oh no.
Dude, there's no way
Oh,
that
no.
didn't save.
Well, we can just
Yeah.
talk about it.
Dude, it's in this little folder that I made. I swear to God I saved it.
Bring it in.
It's right here
Where?
in my folder. It should be up there. I imported all of it.
Try it again.
What's the one that looks like really like that doesn't have like a name on it? It just looks like a barrel or something.
Which
I don't
one?
know, the third one.
That is our special sleeper.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yep. All right. I need you guys to vamp so I can save this.
Anyways, well, I mean, you only missed one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, we can just talk about it. I don't think you need to go and save it again.
I think I could edit it.
Because then you'd have to go back into the file, and then Hunter would have to like go back into it.
Yeah, well, what we did last night, as Jim mentioned, is we did the bar crawl, trying to hit most of these places. But what was really weird is that we tried to go to, what was it?
Woody's.
Tav? Clifton.
Oh, that
Clifton
one, yeah.
Tav. What was the deal there? Was there like
there was like a private party, which was actually kind of funny because we like walked in and just everyone in the bar stopped and looked at us.
But they didn't say anything.
No. Yeah.
Granted, there was a sign on the door that says private party from 6 to 8.
Yeah,
and we were
like,
there from 6 to 8.
Sometimes reading is difficult.
Well, we
It's
thought-
like
I thought the private party was for us, and they like caught wind of the Cincy Suckdown bar crawl,
yeah.
and they just blocked it off for
I mean,
us.
it's like a common mistake, you know.
Yeah.
Sadly, it was a sorority event.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna be factoring that into our rating there. And then another one that was weird is Woody's not opening until 9 o'clock
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Which, like, we've all been to Woody's, like, probably 1,000 times.
at like 2 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yeah. It was just odd that they didn't open until 9 on
Yeah.
a Saturday.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if you refresh that, hopefully Mio's is in there. There we
Hey,
go. All right, we're good. Let's get
hey,
this.
there's
We've
Mio's.
talked enough. Now it's time for action.
Let's get the show on the road.
First up, we have a newer bar in quotation
bar-ish.
marks.
Register bar.
Chiba Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay, so
Chiba excites me.
yeah, what I'll say is
I'm hard, I'll
Chiba.
say
If you've never gotten a sandwich from Chiba, they fuck. They
You
fuck
are missing
hard.
out. Yeah.
All of their sandwiches there, every single one is incredible.
Hey, take this, listeners, take this with you when you go to Chiba Hut. White Widow.
Yep.
No mushrooms.
Well, I get the mushrooms, but
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about your mushrooms.
All right.
White Widow, no mushrooms.
But-
You'll thank me later.
Like a super cool sandwich shop, really cool like artwork and stuff, just an incredible vibe. And then they also just for whatever reason have a full bar.
Yeah, and their tap selection is very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. And so I personally, this one is tough because it's like I wouldn't go there and be like, yo, let's go out to Chiba.
Yeah.
But it's like, if like how we were out and we got hungry, so we went and got a sandwich, but then we also just had a beer with our sandwich.
See, the
It's-
thing we have to take in here, are we considering food in this? Because if we're just going for the alcohol,
I think food can only help. The lack of food cannot hinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the when I approach this, I just think it's just the perfect halftime
Yeah.
bar.
If you're like how we did, if you're on a bar crawl or you have a long day of drinking and you're hungry, you go get a Sammy, quick sandwich, quick beer to keep it going, keep the buzz rolling.
And location.
Yeah.
It is next to every other bar that you're going to be at
Right
already.
on Short Vine.
Right on Short
next
Vine.
to Dive Bar, across from Dime.
Yeah. And then down the street from all the like freshman bars.
Yeah.
So it's just like you go, you get a sandwich. Sometimes the sandwiches can take a little while,
Yeah.
which is kind of a bummer. But
They're made with love.
yeah, but most of the time they come out pretty quick, and they fuck every time.
Yeah.
I've never had a sandwich miss from there.
Yeah.
And then you just sit down and you like keep your buzz going with a nice beer
Yeah.
from their excellent tap selection,
Yeah.
or a mixed drink from their full ass bar.
Yeah.
And then you get your nice sandwich, sober up a little bit while you keep your buzz, and then you're on to the next or back to where you came from.
Yeah.
And it's just a perfect little halftime in between.
Agreed.
And
So-
for that reason, I'll just start off. I'm going to put it in the A tier.
Wow.
Yeah. I love it that much.
I was a little torn. I was leaning towards B, simply because it's like it's tough for me to put it in A because it's not like a bar, you know.
And it's not something that you would be like Friday, Saturday, every
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
You make it.
Okay.
You go out of your
Yeah.
way. For it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
makes
it
sense.
has like a special use case.
Yeah,
but
it's like
not
very niche, but it's not like your go-to. you
Yeah.
know?
I guess the way I describe the tiers just goes completely out of, like, completely opposite of what I just put
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm reevaluating my A. I just really like Chiba, and I'm
Yeah.
like pretty hungry right now. So thinking about
Yeah.
it, it's just like
That's fair.
yeah.
So I think, are we all in agreement on B? B tier?
I agree. B. I said beer. I'm sorry.
B? Beer. Fucking
Beer
alcohol.
tier.
All right.
Yeah, B's fun.
I got my meeting
can
after
move it.
this.
B's good.
Are you
Nice.
I
Nice.
can't record and this at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough.
Oh, well. Alrighty. So next up, we have Clifton Heights Tavern, a.k.a. Tavern.
Oh.
It's all right. It's tough for me to shit on them because somebody rented out their bar. Granted, I don't personally love going to Tavern anyway. Like, if you ask me where I want to go, I'd probably would never say Tavern. Like, it's not something that pops into my head as a bar that I want to go to.
I think the
Like,
only time I've been to it
consistently.
was when it was called Brass Tap, and then it was Hopscotch, and then now it's Clifton Heights Tavern.
No, Hopscotch
No.
is that's a different.
Okay.
That's on Calhoun. Yeah.
But yeah, the last time I was at it was when it was called Brass Tap.
No,
No, that's a different.
Yeah.
Completely different. Yep.
Cool. So
Yeah. So Ethan's opinion on Tavern just kind of out the window.
yeah, keep me out of this one.
But like, I mean, they usually will have like a DJ in there. They have like a little dance floor.
they
It's
do
kinda-
karaoke night some
Yeah,
night.
it's like kind of small. It's like pretty fun if you're with your friends. Like, I mean, I don't know. If Tavern is your bar, that's your bar. But if it's not like, for whatever reason, the bar that you and your friends picked out, I'm probably not.
So what does it do well?
Apparently, book parties.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
it
feel like it's
actually,
a chill
like,
type vibe, isn't it?
people do rent it out a lot for like parties and stuff because it's just like a big open space.
Is that all
you
it
know?
is? It's just like a big open like.
Yeah, kind of. It's a
It's
big
like a
open
studio.
room, and then in
Yeah,
the back,
okay.
I'm pretty sure there's darts.
Ooh,
I think.
that's nice.
I personally am thinking C tier though, because although it isn't bad, I have never really thought to myself, "Oh, let's go to Tavern."
Mhm.
You know?
I'd say C as well.
See, we in agreement? Alrighty. Clifton Heights Tavern goes into the C tier.
Should we make this the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Dime.
All right.
I also didn't know it's called The Dime.
Well,
That makes me hate it even more.
it's like why would you ever say the Dime?
The Dime.
You know?
I don't know why.
Let's
you
go to
call
the
it,
Dime,
bars.
everybody.
I mean, we call ladder and not ladder 19.
Yeah,
So it's
It's
like,
not. It's not that it's like a full. It's just it's the dime. I don't.
the Dime.
It
It's
sounds
stuck.
awful. What?
Matt, I
stuck
think
on the
Max
name
is
here.
I hate dime so much. I'm sorry.
What did Dime do to you?
Charge me $10 for a kitty cup of fucking Red Bull.
That was
That'll do
a
it.
rough look.
That'll do it.
In my
That's like
opinion,
that's like the one time I've been to Dime.
What?
Dime is like, in my opinion. So first of all, if you've never been there, it's tiny.
It's a hallway that has beer.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it when it was like summertime and it was like before people really started going there. It was pretty fun. If you get like that little corner area,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
pretty
You're locked.
fun. Other than that, it's just kind of like packed,
Yeah.
you know? So I know a lot of people that enjoy it. I'm fairly indifferent towards it, but I personally think that it could be a candidate for B.
I agree.
I don't know. I just like every time I go, I just think that it doesn't do anything really well. I don't think.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think it, other than space, it doesn't do anything like poorly, you know?
But you got to think about it. Like, if Chiba's in B, we can't be putting dime in
Yeah.
B. You know? I'm sorry, the dime.
The
B.
Dime.
Well, okay, you gotta put your Chiba loyalties aside because like
Chiba's
that's
up
a
there
bit
for the-
deceiving.
Yeah, because it's up there for the food.
Yeah.
Is why it's in B and not
Yeah.
C. Because
Yeah.
if it was just a bar,
Yeah.
it doesn't have as much to offer.
Well,
Exactly.
see, that's
I
how I
think-
feel about Dime.
I think old Dime, like when you guys would go when it wasn't packed, I think that would be a B. But now it's just way too packed and it's not big enough to where it's like fun. I don't know.
like Chiba is the same size as Dime, but it has sandwiches, and that's why it's
Yeah.
in B tier.
Yeah.
And Dime is just tiny, and they don't have god tier sandwiches.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think, Hunter? Because I know you like Dime.
I do like Dime,
Yeah.
and Dime's a good like during the week bar. Like
Yeah.
if you go at Saturday at 9:00, yeah, it's going to be busy and not fun.
Yeah.
But if you go like during the day or during the week, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
There's just other places right down from the Dime that I would rather be at than Dime, and the same times that I would go to Dime.
But based on the scale, I feel like it's a B.
Yeah,
I'd say we put
that
it at
could
the
fit
end
in
of B.
Okay. The end of B.
Yeah, you can just like order them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not upset about B.
Next up, we got a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
We got Dive Bar.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Dive Bar. I always have a good time. Well, like
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
like if I want like a good fun like bar
Mhm.
experience, I think Dive.
It's just so diverse.
Yeah, it
it's
really
so
is.
diverse. There's 3 different levels.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 really.
Yeah.
There's 4 levels.
Yeah.
And then within those levels, there's sub levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like there are so many like nooks and crannies where you and your friends can just
Yeah.
have a really good time.
You've got the entranceway, which is like a bar that you can sit down and chill at.
Mhm.
It's usually a little calmer. Then you go through that little door, and you've got the dance floor
Yeah.
with a little mini bar right up
Up the
top.
stairs.
So if you're on the dance floor, you can just go up, pop up there, get a drink really quickly. Then
It's also a huge vibe to hang out up there.
Yeah.
In that mini bar.
yeah, especially if you're with your friends,
Yeah.
you kind of like
You just take over
get a
like
little
the bar
corner.
a little bit.
Yeah. And then if you go down the stairs,
Mhm.
you got the downstairs bar, which is also
Esco Bar,
really
shout
cool.
out.
Esco Bar. It's got a good vibe. They're always playing good music.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, always playing heaters. And then also it's got the outdoor. You know, you can go
Yeah.
outside, 3-level patio
Yeah.
with swings outside.
Yeah.
Super cool. And then on the top floor, there's no bar, but they got a pool table.
A pool table.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also just more room to be up there.
Yeah.
Who were we with that one day? That guy hustled us in pool.
I don't remember, but that was brutal.
It was so funny.
Wait, what
He kicked
happened?
our ass.
Yeah,
He was just like, you guys want to play for
obliterated.
$5? And I was like, yeah, sure, man. I was drunk. And this guy was a fucking pool pro. He's like,
Yeah.
Did he
he
even let you
definitely,
guys?
he definitely calls pool billiards. Like, that's how good he was.
Yeah.
Damn.
You guys
He
got
brought his
fleeced.
own cue to the bar.
He brought like his own chalk too.
It's like one of those telescopic things.
I was just about to
so
say
he pulls
that.
it out of his pocket. He's like, hey, you guys want to put like $5 on this game or whatever? You're like, yeah, sure, whatever. He just pulls it out of his pocket. All right, let's get it. Let's
has
get it
like
going.
a-
You're like, oh, what the?
It's like a bowling ball bag, and he pulls out like the extendo and then like his own triangle,
Jesus.
his own set of
Balls.
Got the chalk too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the guy that you guys played against.
Yeah, something like that.
But one thing that was Clark pointed out last night was really funny is the DJ was just playing Big Booty like 18.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like pretending to DJ.
It,
was just-
I didn't really understand how that was working because it was like the transitions that were in Big Booty, which I'm not going to hold them against them as a bar. That's kind of like
Like, why you have a
The
DJ up
DJ.
there?
But it was funny because the DJ and like his fucking butt buddy that was up there with him, I guess
Yeah.
like went to the bathroom or something together. So his just like nice MacBook was just set up with his DJ stuff, completely unattended.
yeah.
And who was it with me? I completely forget, but I think it was Maria Maria Beltos.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's two redhead Marias. It's just like not a lot of
things get a little
yeah,
dicey.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like pointing at the laptop, and I was like, putting my head like going close to the laptop, but I didn't want to be a dick. And then the people in the group next to us just walked up on the booth and they were like pretending that they were DJing and like touching all the shit that he had up there.
Just nothing's happening. You're twisting all the
literally
knobs.
like the dude was hitting the.
You just look at the computer screen and it's just SoundCloud up playing.
And then the DJ came back and was like so pissed that the guys were up in the booth. And I like was looking at the DJ and he was like, get the fuck down. Like he was actually pissed. Him and his fucking loser butt buddy were so pissed.
That's brutal.
About like these
I think
guys
I
up in the
actually
booth.
saw that. Didn't
Yeah.
they put on his headphones?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they might have because I think I saw that.
And they just looked at him. They were like, okay, and then walked away.
Yeah, Maria was like, she's like, can you tell him to play like Peppa's? And I was like, I could. I don't think he knows how to, but I could say that.
Dude, she asked me that too.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what is Peppa's? Who is that by? And,
Banger song.
And I like leaned over to the DJ. I was like, hey man, are you able to play Peppa's? And he was like, hey, she's already asked me 5 times. And I was like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's like when you when you try to have your friend ask to sleep over because you're like, dude, he's not going to say no if you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. But yeah,
I say
so yeah,
Dive bar? A. I'm going A.
A.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I
We
think
can always move him around too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's honestly teetering on S.
I would agree with you.
I would say for Clifton S, yeah.
I just think that
yeah.
sometimes like some actual fuck shit happens at dive and
Yeah.
like you just need to leave immediately.
Yeah.
And that's what's keeping me from putting
But
in
I don't know
S.
if you can blame Dive for that, you know?
Well,
it's just the
it's-
people.
Yeah, but that's the people
Yeah,
at the bar.
that's part of the consideration that we
Because
did
there's
say.
been multiple times where I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah.
And then I just leave.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty fair. That's so dive bar is going into the A tier.
Mm-hmm.
Little asterisks next to it because I mean, it's cream of the crop. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean it's like this is the definition of an A tier
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Like it is in your weekly rotation.
Yeah.
You're going there multiple times a week, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what?
Nice.
Friday again. Saturday,
right.
Sunday, what? Anyways, hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Cincy Suckdown podcast.
How's
We
it
just
going?
want to say thank you for all your support, all your listens.
Quick little break for you guys. Stand up, stretch your arms, stretch your legs.
7th inning stretch,
Get a
you know.
water. If you have a water, take a little sip. And then we're going to get back to your regularly scheduled programming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back.
All right, so what's next up here? We got ladder 19.
The ladder.
The ladder.
The ladder.
Ladder's
the
not
19.
even old enough to be a bar. Like, you can't even drink at their own bar. So that tells you a lot about this place. You know, it's your training wheel bar for coming into college.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
it's really fun when you first start going to bars. You know?
Also really
Yeah.
fun if you know people there that work there. That's what makes it a little more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're a freshman and you're in all your classes and stuff, you just see so many people that are in your classes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun when like you're in school and
Yeah.
like
Definitely a nice
All
way
about
to
it.
like make some friends.
yeah, like living on campus, like in dorms and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you just see all those people, all those people are at ladder.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it fun. But it's like Max said, it's a training wheel bar.
Yeah.
Like you grow out of it.
Yeah. So if you are a little younger, this is probably going to be one of your go-tos. So
I'd put it
I'm
in
thinking
B tier.
Yeah, B.
I was gonna say.
So are we saying
C,
this
but
as,
maybe
like-
that's too harsh?
Are we saying this as like a now thing for us?
Well, I'm
I'm thinking
is it like
like
retrospective or-
generally.
I'm
Okay.
thinking this is like, an informational guide to
Yeah.
Clifton
'Cause
bars.
we've
Yeah.
had a lot of good memories here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Like,
That's- yeah,
I
it's-
remember loving ladder.
Like, we used to say latter days. Latter days are for the boys.
Oh, dude. Okay. Also, ladder food's really good.
yeah, they have
Like mimosas.
The $5 burger.
brunch.
Yeah, and we do have to think about mimosas. We've had some good times.
Yeah.
with mimosas.
$20 for a plate of food and bottomless mimosas.
Yeah, if
We
you've
should do that
never
again.
been to mimosas at Ladder, it's a great time.
See, that's the thing is like ladder at night. We outgrew that, but
Yeah.
like
It's
Saturday
still got
mimosas
brunch.
is
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
that's we do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do be doing that.
We do be doing that.
Next up, we're gonna kind of rattle off some of these Marg bars. We've got Drunken Tacos.
Mark Bar lightning round.
Drunken Taco, pretty good food, pretty good Margs. Although I think it's a little overpriced.
Super expensive.
Yeah.
They also
I've only
charge for
gone
chips.
with like someone's like parents.
Yeah. So
I have
what are we-
personal beef with Mexican restaurants that charge for chips.
Are we thinking C?
See.
See,
C? Yeah.
this is purely Margs. Okay, people. Drunken
Yeah.
Taco food's very good.
yeah.
This next one holds a deep hatred in my heart. It's El
Hey,
Taco.
Purely Margs. Max. You can't be coming into this with your biases. We're supposed to be reputable
No,
professionals.
El Taco, whatever the fuck that word is, can.
They have good.
Dude, their
Personally,
Margs
they
are
have
fire.
they have good Margs,
Their
and
Margs
they
are
actually
really
have
good.
good Marg deals sometimes. I would
I'm
shoot
going-
for B.
But if we're bringing food into this, I guess it can't hinder it.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, like if you guys want a reasonably priced pitcher of like a frozen Marg,
Yeah.
in a diverse selection of flavors,
Yeah.
El Taco will hit the spot.
Especially if you're on Short Vine, if you're around Short Vine,
Yeah.
it's within walking distance, super easy to get to.
It's a little bit around the corner,
yeah,
but like I said, I mean honestly, that's probably the only place, really, that you're gonna get like bulk Margs for a decent price.
yeah.
Don't go on
In that
Taco
area.
Week though, because they don't give you deals.
All right, yeah,
That's just a PSA.
I'm hitting B on this one.
I was thinking B too.
yeah. Me too.
Fuzzies.
Fuzzies.
Yeah.
It sucks. Don't
Every
go.
time I've been at Fuzzies, it's just been like a not sober decision.
It's terrible.
so
Yeah.
It's also a training wheel Marg spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was a training wheel Marg spot, that'd be Fuzzies.
One time I went to
Yeah.
go pick up my Marg and I just dropped the glass and it shattered. And the lady was like, "I'm gonna bring this to you." I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah. So
I think the Margs are super watered down and they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get frozen there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you have
for
to.
sure. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I'm a hit Fuzzies with an F.
I'm
Personally.
hitting the fuzzy
And
F right there.
I guess their food's still pretty good.
Nah.
I'd say I wouldn't say it's an F kind of place.
You know, I was actually gonna shit talk their food, but you can't hold it against it, so I'm gonna bite my tongue there.
I don't mind their chips and stuff, but I guess you do have to pay for them.
You have to
Yeah.
pay for the chips, bro.
Los
Next-
Portillos.
Los Patrios.
F.
I've personally never been here.
Really?
Really?
F.
I've heard it's a
I
good
actually,
time.
that's
I-
my favorite
yeah.
of the Marg
That was my
flavor.
good. Oh, you have like some story.
I have a personal vendetta against
Yeah.
Los Patrios.
Yeah.
Oh, but El Taco gets to be a B tier.
I know. I'll reevaluate.
So honestly, the biggest thing hindering Los Patrios is it's on Ludlow. So
Yeah.
you either like have to Uber or you have to have somebody who's like committed to not getting too fucked up so that they can drive
Or
back.
drink it all because we
Yeah.
don't condone drinking and driving. So
Yeah.
As long as you're under the limit, you know.
Yeah.
As long as it's legal.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And you're not going to walk there. Like that just sounds like
No,
a terrible
it's
time.
completely way out of the way.
out of
You-
walking
you can't do
distance.
that.
So I think that could hurt it a little bit, but the Margs I think are good. The food is really
food
good.
is really good.
The
Food's
food-
probably the best out of all of
Yeah,
them.
I would agree.
Price to performance is pretty good, I would
Yeah.
say.
I feel like due to location, you have to go B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
no, it's definitely not A.
Yeah, we're not-
definitely
we're not
not
putting her
A,
in A,
but
yeah.
my favorite personal. So
Next up we have Max.
Max.
What?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, yeah. you were preparing for that.
Damn.
Max, this one. So I don't want to give away a future rating too much, but for us, Mio's is like top tier for what Max tries to do.
Okay.
I
see
think
where you're going.
Max is like it's like a good chill place if you want to go hang out with your friends. It's got TVs, you can like watch sports.
It's also really roomy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of space. So
Yeah.
you can like you don't have to worry too much about going in and not having space.
So I was about to say this, but there's two bars, but the one at front is just never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
used.
that's definitely like what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Because
It's
once
kind
like
of a
that started
waste.
getting like busier at nighttime, if they don't open that up, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
That is a little bit weird that they don't just have that going.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
we were there at like 7. It was like dinner time.
I know, but
On a Saturday.
yeah, on a Saturday,
Yeah,
like you
it's
know.
fair.
But when we were trying to get drinks, bro, there was a huge line. We were shoved in that
Yeah.
little back alley
Yeah.
area. If that other bar was open, we wouldn't have had that problem.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like for us personally, this isn't a place we'd like go to.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
but
gonna
I
go-
think if you are on that side of campus and you want something that has a vibe like Mio's, which we love, that it can substitute for it. You know,
I know a lot
it's
of people
not
do
it's
like
not
it.
quite there, but it saves you from walking all the way to Mio's.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
B.
Lots in the B category.
yeah, we're kind of filling up.
I
B
was
a
gonna
little
say
bit.
C, but then like your last point there about it being like the Mios of that side of campus makes sense, and
Yeah.
I can see that being like a huge attraction
Yeah.
to
Plus,
it.
you can get like pretty
Pizza,
good pizza
by the slice,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, which is like
it's not Mio's pizza. But
It's definitely not Mio's
but
pizza.
it's still like when you're drunk, like pizza is like
And I will always have a place in my heart for by the slice.
yeah, it's
Um,
just kind of magical.
It's really convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy a whole pie, and it also doesn't take a while.
yeah.
let's go B for now, and we can shuffle.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
One that we've have no experience.
Yeah,
at.
have you guys ever been here?
Nope.
I have only like heard stuff. So okay, this one.
All good things.
well,
We're talking about Mad Frog right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maddest animal.
so this one is tough because we don't have a lot of
Gotta go that
experience.
There's no way we're about to rank this truly.
But it's like so it's hard to rate because it's a little scary. I'll admit it. It's like I feel like it has a bit of a barrier in that it's kind of intimidating,
Terrifying.
Yeah. So
There's just like
I know they do have really good music though, because my friends have played there.
yeah,
So it's
I've
like-
also heard they have really good
Yeah.
music.
yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna
But-
take it up from the F tier. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
See, the thing for me is that this bar is an actual meme about how it's too scary to even try
Yeah.
to go to.
Yeah. So
And its
I'm
location
thinking
is just terrible.
It's
yeah,
so
terrible
bad.
location.
It's so
It's like,
bad.
I'm
it's just like not
thinking-
near it.
F.
I think F.
We're open to like having our minds changed. If you feel brave and want to go check it out and report back to us, feel free. But for now, we're just gonna relegate it.
It's just gonna be an
yeah.
F. Yeah.
Next up, we have Martino's.
This was the Steelers bar, so it's F.
Yeah.
No.
I know. I'm
It's-
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Martino's
It's,
is
the,
tough.
it's I would say Martinez is the sickest place on campus, but the underage people just make it so bad.
It's had
Well,
such
I
a
don't know if
glow
we can
up.
call them underage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
younger-
the
crowd,
the less
yeah.
experienced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I know for the less experienced, it is like a pretty fun. It's kind of like a training wheels for Mios.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
But-
the thing. Go ahead, Hunter.
I was just gonna say, like, it's so cool, but like the younger people are in there. Like, if it was like a different, like if they had more like a Dive or Murphy's type feel, it would be like way better because there's
Yeah.
TVs like everywhere.
Yeah.
If it was a
The
Mio's
food
crowd,
is good.
Yeah.
The wings, they do the wings where it's like the flapper and the wing together.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
So
that's
like
nice.
anytime you go to a place and they serve wings like that, you
Yeah.
know they're flames.
Yeah,
Pizza's really good.
yeah. Calzones are fire.
Bar's huge.
Yeah,
Lots of
massive.
space.
it's
Dude,
like
Just the
like
way it's like laid out is like perfect.
Yeah.
If you were just to take naked Martinos and then you could put whoever you wanted inside of that bar, like your own curated
Super
crowd
interesting
of
way to
people,
describe that.
you know.
Yeah.
Like if it was empty and you had a private event and only your friends could come, it would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But for me, the crowd kind of
the crowd ruins it.
yeah.
Like,
And that's a huge part of the rating too.
Yeah.
It is a huge
But
part.
Hunter said he was there yesterday and it wasn't that packed, and it was like
Because it was early.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like once it gets to like 9 or 10 and everyone like
And there's a huge
leaves their
line
dorm
out. Yeah.
and they're like all like, let's go to Martino's.
Yeah.
so how much is that going to weight the score there?
It's tough.
I mean that's pretty heavy.
It is-
right?
yeah, it is
Because
heavy.
9 to 10
That's
is
the-
like prime time.
That's
you
the
know?
atmosphere.
If I'm going so I think it's like sort of it tries to do the same kind of this like the idea of the bar is very similar to that of Mio's and Max.
Yep.
But I would choose both of those. Woohoo! Bet you weren't expecting another break, and neither were we. And we definitely already like filmed something to like put in here, but Fred messed it up. So just another quick little break for you. I know it's a longer session, so get up, get yourself a snack, get cozy again. start your next homework assignment because we still got a little time left in this episode. All right. All right, you back? All right, let's get back to it.
Where were we?
Yeah, technical
Where's
difficulties.
the time gone?
You know, we're running on a skeleton crew because we had to fire Fred because he was just shit. So,
Yeah.
if you know anybody who wants to be our intern for free, send them our way.
So
Anyway,
back to
Martinez.
back
I
to
think
Tino's.
I think we should make the decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to finish my earlier point of like it tries to do what Mio's and Max does, but out of those three, Martino's is on the bottom of where I would want to go.
I think C.
I think
if
C
Max
as well.
is in B, then
Yeah.
It's just,
gotta
you
go
know,
C.
they added a lot of renovations, and you know, it's on.
If you're
it's on
going,
the come
if you
up.
want to go to a restaurant out to eat and watch some sports,
Yep. Good
it's
place.
great for that.
Good place.
Super good for that.
Okay, next up.
Next
the
up,
Murphs.
This is yeah,
Murphski's
it's
yeah, just a. I don't know. I mean,
it's
any bar that has games in it is
Yeah.
just automatically in a different
Yeah.
echelon.
and it's like it's just it's they've got complimentary popcorn and hot dogs.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I always
That's
forget about the
huge.
glizzies,
Yeah.
but they're there and you're just hungry or you're just
And it's like even if you're at any of the restaurant bars, you have to like order food. You just walk up and grab a hot dog.
yeah.
Serve
And
yourself.
Then
Yep.
you have one.
Yeah. And they have really good drink deals. Like,
Yeah.
I forget what days it is, but you can get buckets of Bud Light for like $2 per Bud Light.
Super
And then
happy hour
like
is
Yeah.
$1.50 Wells, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just crazy.
4 to 8 every
Yeah.
Friday.
Every Friday.
That's a dangerous.
It's just
Dangerous
Yeah,
time.
literally, you just need like 2 or 3, and you're
Yeah,
like,
they've
and
got
once you get to
good.
2 or 3, you're like,
They've
might
got
as well go 5 or
pool.
6.
Sometimes they even have pong tables
Yeah.
set up.
They've got a little outdoor space
Yeah.
for when
Outdoor
it's nice
space is
outside.
it's nice.
It's pretty
cheeky.
cool.
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah.
Great place to like. You can get it all there. You can like
Yeah.
go super hard, or you can just like chill, play cards, play some games, play some darts.
I
Yeah.
also have 2 bars.
Cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
2 bars
Really
is
helpful.
huge.
Huge.
It's
2 outdoor spaces actually, courtyard and that little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're never gonna have a bad time.
No.
Got a
You would-
touch
you would-
tunes.
You would
Touchdowns.
legitimately
It's a big
you would,
one.
you would legitimately never have a bad time at Murphy's.
Yeah.
The only thing that keeps me from putting in S tier is location.
Yeah.
Which could go either way depending
for
on
us,
who you
yeah.
ask,
where you
you
live.
know?
Yeah.
Park, it's right next to him.
Like,
But
ooh, I just don't think that you can keep it out of S just because of that. Because the fact that we still want to go there, even though it is that far away.
Yeah.
Like, if it was just like a B tier bar, or even like maybe an A tier bar, we wouldn't be as eager to go as often
And
as we are.
really, if it's not cold out, it's not that bad of a walk.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just remembered that they have a fucking parking
They have a
lot.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that
Yeah.
until I drove
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah. So you can
Oh my
drive there.
god,
if
I
you're on
forgot.
the other
Okay,
side of
yeah,
campus.
that's a lock.
I agree. S.
That's a lock.
It is automatic lock.
Yeah.
S tier bar.
First
If-
S.
Everybody clap. Disclaimer: if you are someone who is younger, they take that into account.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
tell him about the bouncer first?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We got there and I handed the bouncer my ID and he wasn't even checking to see if it was fake. He genuinely did not know if it was me.
He just was staring
And
at you.
he goes, "The mustaches are both cool." I'm like, "Okay, cool, man."
They're the same
And then he
mustache.
asked for my second form, and this is when I was a fat freshman. And I'm like, "Dude, this is not gonna help you." Like, and he looks at this, he goes, "Oh no."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Man, come on. I don't look that different."
That was the most effort I've seen someone to put in looking at one of our IDs in a long time since
was-
we were.
It
I was like, if I get denied
freshman.
here, I'm never going out again.
And that was our first stop on our bar crawl.
Yeah. But hey, like I kind of take that into account and when it comes to like the crowd.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, it's a pretty big factor.
It's some good stuff.
S tier
good stuff.
lock.
Yep.
Easy.
S tier.
Go, you're gonna have a great time,
The
period.
Santa Claire.
The Saint Clair.
The fancier dime, if you will.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think it's the exact same aesthetic, just fancier. And
Yeah.
I
Less packed,
I
though.
really enjoyed the vibe there.
I had a good time with dime.
St. Clair is
Dime.
actually a lot of fun. Like, in the summertime
Yeah.
when people are out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's more people. Like that place gets more busy when it's later at night.
Yeah.
Like we were definitely there. a
I
little
mean,
early.
I still had a really fucking good time.
Yeah.
Like the aesthetic there is like
It's pretty cool.
a sweet. It's a cool bar.
yeah.
Cool looking bar.
Their happy hour was pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Drinks were pretty reasonable, so that goes in there.
I've heard that the crowd gets a little bit interesting at St. Clair. And I think the demographic is very like graduated.
Yeah.
And that can throw a wrench into some nights depending on who you are.
Yeah.
But I won't hold that against the bar.
I
Yeah.
know, like one of the, I forgot what they're called, but it's like a group that does like promoting at like other bars.
Yeah.
They do that a lot of stuff at St. Clair.
Yeah,
I've never been for one of their nights, but it always looks fairly fun.
I think
Yeah.
on Thursdays is usually when they promote, or like Tuesdays or something.
Yeah.
It's when
Weird
they have you
promotion, man.
promote.
It's also attached to Keystone, and it's right next to Cane's. So
The Canes angle is huge.
yeah, so you go there, get a couple drinks, get kind of hammered, and then you just
Get Cane's, walk home.
like literally 5 steps down the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and you have Cane's.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. So I'm thinking B.
I'm also
yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
B.
Also, back to the recap, UC just lost 80-58.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's tough.
The new one, Stadium Social.
New, but not really new.
New
Formerly Cock and Bowl for those
Cock
who
and
aren't
balls.
hip.
Yeah.
Cock and Tug.
It's pretty much the same vibe. I think it's just gotten a little facelift, personally.
I haven't been inside it.
Yeah, we went
It
and
was-
did a little recon
It
on
was
Friday.
fun, but the age demographic
Yeah.
was a little.
You have to talk about that.
If you've
Yeah.
been to Pitifuls, it was just there was a younger Pitifuls.
It's like Pitifuls for
training
Training
wheels.
wheels.
trading
Pitifuls.
wheels for Pitifuls.
Pitifuls.
The DJ was a friend of Max and Clark's, and he was
Yeah.
killing it.
Really good.
It's kind of I kind of like the setup. Like in the back corner, do they have pool in the very back corner?
Yeah.
They've always had
Yeah.
that.
So I have never played it there because usually you don't really go there for pool.
Yeah.
And then they've got like a little middle area where the bar is, where there's some tables and stuff. You can kind of sit and hang out a little bit. But then they have the big dance floor, which is really the main attraction. If you're going to Stadium Social, you're going to get on the dance floor. They put in a new big like DJ booth. So he's like raised above
That's pretty cool.
everybody.
Finagled my way by the DJ again.
Nice.
As Max always does.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty cool. I think if you're younger and you're looking for some good dance vibes, it's a good option.
Yeah.
Good amount of bartenders too. Didn't have to wait too
Yeah,
long for a
service was
drink.
fast
Okay,
when we
good.
went there, which was a
Good.
definite
Huge.
plus.
I just would never go to it personally. I just can't think of a time that I would want to go to Stadium Social right now as me as a person.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I can recognize why someone would want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was definitely one of the younger, less experienced kids, I think
Yeah.
it'd be a fun place to go.
Yeah.
Like maybe a pre-Pitifuls, exactly.
I think so. Maybe B.
I was thinking C
I'm thinking C as
I
well.
think C just because of the
Yeah.
age.
because ladder is at that age. If you're looking at like
Yeah.
ladder, I think ladder is way better than Stadium
Yeah.
Social.
and it was a little grimy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's old Cockable or new Cockable. I mean, you can't really
Yeah.
ask for much there.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot of personality.
Yeah. I guess.
I agree with
I
C.
guess that's fair. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, on the next.
Mr. Sushi was a late entrance. I don't even know if people do this anymore, but back in the day, you could go there and their thing is like fishbowl drinks.
Yeah, that's still a thing. People do that.
It's like,
I think their sushi is pretty mid. I like bento sushi.
Yeah,
much
bento
better.
is much better
Yeah.
with sushi.
it's got like a full bar. You can go there and drink. One time we went there like exclusively to drink and got fish bowls, and it was just like,
I think that is what is going to hold it
Yeah.
back, where you're not going to go to sushi to get just drinks. You
Yeah.
would go to sushi to get a fishbowl plus sushi and then start your night.
yeah.
What I did find out though is on Saturdays they have like dollar beers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. They do have
I
that.
went and got sushi, and they were like, "Yeah, it's $1 beer." I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
And they have Japanese beers. So if you want
Really ties into my culture, you know.
to,
Really,
yeah.
Makes you want to put it in like S.
Well,
But I think overall, I think it's a C kind of bar.
yeah,
Not really going there to.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
anymore.
100% better than Fuzzies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But I don't think that it's on the same level as anything in B.
No.
yeah, no.
So I think we can go C.
There you go.
Cop tats.
Top kitties. This one it's interesting.
Okay, so Top Cat's in the summer.
Yeah,
When the patio's
Patio?
open,
the
insane.
patio is
Awesome.
really good vibes.
Awesome.
They really did well of adding that.
Yeah,
If Top Cat's only had the basement, I'm going to give it like an F tier.
They don't
But-
even have the basement open right now.
no, it is.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, when we went.
Music was
That's a
really,
new development.
Yeah, it was
It was-
closed for a long time.
Yeah.
music was really good. I enjoyed the music, but with the bartender just looked at me and Clark like 10 times and just said like no.
That is kind of the experience
Yeah.
with Top
Yeah.
Cat's. But the patio, that outdoor bar that they have,
Yeah.
I think
service.
those cancel each other out. You know, now it's like a
Okay.
fair bar.
Okay.
It's so if you're younger and you want to dance, it's like pretty. It's weird because it's like in a dark basement
Yeah.
and you're gonna get drenched. You can feel the humidity
It's just
change
very-
when you go
yeah.
down the stairs.
Yeah.
and it's sweaty. It's disgusting. The bathrooms are disgusting down there. People are a lot of the kids are there with like one thing in mind.
To drink.
Drink. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
to
dan-
drink.
What
I feel
about
like-
dancing?
Da-
So two
So-
things.
So
Yeah,
two
two
things.
things. Okay.
Maybe 2.5
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
I feel like now with Stadium Social, it's gonna be like all the kids like that don't want to stand in line. So now it's gonna be even like a worse group.
I think if you're like of the new training wheels
Yeah.
age, that this is definitely in your rotation.
Yeah.
Like I think that's just in general how Top Cats kind of works.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get your an ID from the state that we're in,
Yeah.
you're just not going to go to there anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's just instantly off your list.
It's like if you want to dance, I would go to Stadium Social first.
Honestly,
The old- really, it-
I like dancing dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
dive is.
We already
Uh,
know Dive's a lock.
oh,
so
Yeah. The patio is really nice. Like you go there like a couple times over the summer, and it's a pretty good time. I'm gonna
say C, to be
yeah.
honest.
I'm gonna say C because
I think there's too many things working against it.
the patio is a redeeming quality, but a lot of it is.
I think
Yeah.
as of last night, it was an F with the patio to B. Makes sense. C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodrow Wilson's.
Next up, Uncle Woody's. Uncle Woodsters.
So I don't really like Woody's. I'll just say it.
It's just one of those training wheel bars, man. You know,
Yeah, it's
you
like
have
a
to go
classic.
through Woody's to get.
If you
promoted.
go to UC, you have to go to Woody's on Wednesday, especially when you're a freshman. Woody Wednesday is big thing. You get a pitcher of a mixed drink.
Liquor pitchers.
Yeah.
the prices,
$5.
the prices are. That's a really good
That's
deal.
it.
Yeah,
right there.
they've got great drink deals. Beat the clock on Saturday.
Really good drink deals. Isn't there one on Friday? Is it just happy hour? Or is it called something?
They have something for every day of the week. I don't know what everything is. But Woody Wednesday is the big thing. Beat the clock was a big thing, except yesterday for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And it's probably the only bar in its like training wheel class that people who are older still go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a huge
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah. I would agree. This one is tough to rate for me.
See, like honestly, if it wasn't for it being on Calhoun, I'd actually enjoy going to like Beat the Clock.
Yeah.
Like I've always had fun
Yeah.
with those.
Yeah.
It's at nighttime. I probably wouldn't go there ever again. But Beat the Clock. I have fun
Beat
with.
the cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have to take a step back, maybe remove some of our personal biases.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And for that reason, that's a B. in my mind.
If we have ladder on B, I feel like Woody says the exact same.
Yeah, it's the same feel, different. You know.
But I'm thinking about on paper what we're talking about here, and I think it's better than some of those things we have in B.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to do a shuffle once we.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
a little,
for sure.
A little reordering.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. 2 more.
The beautiful, beautiful mijos.
Sweet.
In Spanish, that's majos.
Just you can't get more of what you would want in a bar in one place than
You can't
Mio's.
really understand why we love Mio's until you go to Mio's.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, how do you have fun at Mio's? You just sit down with your friends. That's why you have
That's
fun
the
at Mio's.
definition
supposed
of
to-
what you want to do at a bar,
If
You can hear, you can conversate, play games.
If you just want to go, so there's a difference. Like sometimes you want to go to a bar and like dance and stuff like that. Sometimes you want to go out and be around other people, and meet new people and stuff like that. That's more of like a dive bar's niche.
definitely.
Mio's is you're with your friends. You want to have like a fun night. You want to go sit down, talk, get a little fucked up, and just have a great time. And then you also have the best pizza in Clifton.
The best.
Yeah, easily.
Buffalo chicken pizza
Buffy
is the
chick.
best
Or the
pizza
barbecue chicken
in
is just
and
insane.
the barbecue chicken is also really good.
Pepperoni banana pepper one. Gas.
See-
Also good.
See, what I love about Mio's is everything that you described about it, but it also just opens up. It's the perfect opener
Yeah.
to any night
Yeah.
out that you want.
Even if you don't want it to be an opener, it turns into being an opener.
Yeah.
If you start the night at Mio's, you're not going to have a bad night.
You're-
You're going to have a good night.
Exactly.
in fact.
Like you were starting off on the best foot possible.
Yeah. Always $2 Labatt's,
$2
$8 for a pitcher.
Dollar PBRs on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Tall boys.
Yeah, people are tall boys.
The Fuck It Bucket on Fridays is an underrated deal. You get 5 craft beers for $15.
And they also have a seltzer deal on Saturdays, which is awesome in the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
And then they just started expanding out a little bit into the parking lot.
Yeah.
So in the summer they have like little setups down there.
Yeah,
that is
they
nice.
also have the little outdoor patio area. TVs everywhere, so you can watching sports and stuff. It's where we're gonna watch the Super Bowl.
Yep. It has multiple levels to it.
Yeah.
If you can swing the upstairs, always a good time.
Always.
Rent out the upstairs.
You don't have to rent it out. You just
You
you literally
ask
call
for
and
it.
ask to have the top area, and it's not even like a beer minimum or pizza minimum or people minimum.
Yeah.
You just call and say, hey, like, can I reserve the top
And they're like,
area?
yeah.
They're like, for sure.
Yeah.
Let you reserve top at Mia's. Can't really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really
Yeah.
beat that
Can't-
service.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Nothing better than reserving the top at Mio's.
Yep. And then speaking of service, it's probably the best in the game.
Yeah, really good. All the waitresses, really nice. All the waiters, really
Yeah.
nice. Bartenders, all really nice.
Bartendresses.
really nice.
Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike. I think he's
He's leaving.
Yeah.
He's leaving. He'll be
Rest
missed.
in peace.
He's moving to Dallas.
Damn.
And he's working for the event team for a children's hospital, and he'll be doing the like Make-A-Wish planning
Oh, wow.
and stuff
That's pretty sick.
for that hospital.
Everybody, clap for Mike.
He's a good dude.
Yeah,
He's
super
a good dude.
guy.
A word of caution for those who are maybe inexperienced or not as experienced as the older ones. Don't go up to the bar and try to order something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Probably not going to be in your favor.
Yep.
yep.
If you have maybe someone who's potentially more experienced,
Yeah.
maybe have them order
Yeah.
on
Or-
your behalf if you're not as
Or just order from a waitress if
Yeah,
you're at a
that's
table.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. So just a brief word
more
of caution.
experienced bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is just solidly in the S tier. Like,
Yeah. Also, the crowd is like,
so good.
yeah,
So good.
It's all people that are just there for the same reason. They just want to hang out with their friends, get drunk, and just have a good time.
Dude, and they're all Bearcats too.
Yeah.
Every single person there is a Bearcat.
Yeah.
And like everyone's on the same wavelength. Like that's to be said about all these, but like
Yeah.
it just feels like the home of the Bearcats
Yeah.
at,
Feels
at
like home.
Mio's. It does. It feels
Yeah.
like home.
Feels like home.
It feels like home.
Yeah, that it is. It is easily going to be that go-to bar when you're just like, you know what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's just go have fun at Mio's.
And like just $2 Labatts.
Yeah,
$2
God,
for a draft
the most
Labatt.
beautiful thing to ever come out of Canada.
It's crazy to me. It's anyway, S tier, easy.
Yeah.
Last
All right, last one.
Then last,
Daniel's
but,
Pubaroonie.
not least.
D Pub. I miss you.
Pub on Daniel, some call
I
it.
miss you so much.
For those of you who don't know what D-Pub is, it's one of our fallen soldiers.
Yeah.
The literal definition of a dive bar.
Yeah. Hole in the wall.
Yeah, literally a hole in the wall.
It's
It looks like they carved it out
Out
of
of a
hole in the
fucking
wall.
cave.
I think I got denied.
Yeah.
I think I got denied from D-Pub more than I actually went to D-Pub.
in the back. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You got denied from D
I've been
Pub?
kicked out or denied from D-Pub like
Yeah, which is
6
like,
times.
which was not the normal.
I don't think
would
I've
say.
ever been ID'd
Yeah.
at the door.
They don't ID at the door. It's just the
the
bartender.
bartender.
So you got kicked out from the bartender?
Well, okay, so the first time I ever went was with my friend Noah, and we just like we were really drunk, so we saw the stairs, and we thought it was upstairs, and it's a storage room, and the guy was
Yeah.
like, "Get the fuck out!" I'm like,
Upstairs?
"Oh, sorry." So that was fun.
Yeah,
Those are like the most ratchet stairs in existence.
yeah. It was just
It wasn't more of like a we thought. It was more of like a like what is it?
yeah.
just a gritty bar. It was, and if you guys are seeing this tier list, you'll notice that we have an extra tier that we didn't mention before, and it's specially reserved for the pub. So it is going in the heaven tier.
Heaven.
Rest
Deserves
in
it.
peace.
Rest in peace, D-Pub. You know, there hasn't been anything that really fills that void of
That 2 a.m.
you're on the verge of blacking out. It's
But-
after 1 a.m.
2 a.m. Easy.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything else is closed.
Yeah.
It was open
you're like not-
365 days a year on all of the holidays. Actually.
It felt really out of place in Clifton.
Yeah.
But it also felt right at home.
Yeah. That's a beautiful way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I really want their open sign.
Yeah, but it's like attached.
Yeah.
I remember the front doors used to have glass on them.
Yeah, but then
And then just one day they just were no longer.
yeah, I can only assume that somebody
And they
busted
were just
that out.
never replaced. You just walk into a fucking concrete cave.
Yeah.
It's not
They had
even
a pool table.
Is it even concrete? Like it feels like it was just carved out of a
It,
side
it
of a
feels like
mountain.
you were in a cave.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
And then the back door, if you open it, the siren will go off.
Yeah.
And for some reason they don't just lock it.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe that's for fire safety.
Emergency exit. Yeah.
But there you can't turn it off, so the bartender has to walk there's one person that works the whole thing.
yeah.
At all times.
Yeah.
So he has to like get from behind the bar and go all the way and turn the alarm off.
Yep. Which is why it's a bit of a greasy crowd.
Yeah.
Some stuff goes down there because the bartender is just bartending.
The one time someone brought in that big briefcase that you can get from White Castle that has like 50
Yeah.
sliders in it.
Yeah.
And he just threw it up on the little ledge in the back and was like, not actually threw it up, but like slapped it down,
set it on there,
set
yeah.
it gently down
Yeah.
on the ledge in the back and was like, how about it? So I had like 5 sliders
Yeah.
out of this fucking briefcase.
Everyone there, it was greasy, it was gritty, it was grimy, but everyone there was like kind of united at the end of the day in the grit.
Also, $1.50 High Life
Yeah,
bottles.
that was always the lock. We'd go there when we were blasted. I'd get $1.50 High Life, and then I would play pool.
Yeah, so fun.
And remember very little.
So
of it,
fun.
You know?
You don't
But I
go
knew
there
that
to
I had
remember it.
fun.
You don't
Yeah.
go. It's your nightcap.
Yeah,
It's your automatic lock nightcap.
yeah. But rest in peace, D-Pub.
What would you put it in if it was still up?
That's really tough.
It's
Yeah,
super
That's
it
tough.
definitely
really
affects
tough.
the rating that
It's because
no
like
longer an
before like
establishment.
1:30, like F probably,
Yeah.
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 and then like after, like
1:30,
S.
S. Yeah. 2 a.m. and back S tier.
Yeah. Before
Literally,
then,
when everything
F.
else is just closed.
Yeah.
What is your only option?
It's like literally you have to be like, all right, do I want to like black out even more or be blacked out and have Domino's.
It's like the bar, like when reality sets in. You're like, I could go home and like deal with the consequences of my actions, or I could just keep going and push it down the road
until like you are just blacked out.
Yeah.
I love you, Depop.
So looking at this list, do we want to make any adjustments before we set it in stone? Before we commit it?
There's one bar in A.
Yeah. So I think this is where it's a little tough for us because a lot of these bars, the reason that we didn't put them in the A tier is because of the crowd
experience levels.
I feel like realistically we can't have Ladder and Woody's on a 2 marg, like on the marg.
Yeah.
See, the marg thing also kind of throws it.
Yeah.
It makes it look a little bit bad.
But it's like the bars all suit different
I also
needs.
I also don't think we can put Ladder and Woody's with Dime.
Yeah.
Like those are like 2 like set in stone. Like you have to go there.
Like those are
it's
like
like it's part of the training manual.
yeah.
Okay.
I think those should be bumped up to A.
I think I agree with that.
I would agree as well. And that
looks a lot better.
Yeah, that looks way better.
So that being said, are any of those in C looking like since Ladder and Woody's were moved up that they can kind of slide into that niche?
I think so.
Stadium
I'm not seeing
Social
a
has
single
the opportunity, but it's too new for us to be like B.
I think Chiba is a little high because it's not really a bar. The food is so good,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah, but
like a.
here's my thing with that, and I might be really biased, but
Yeah.
But when you're there to get a drink, it fits the bill perfectly.
Yeah. For what you want it to do as a bar, it just fills that perfectly.
If it wasn't able to fulfill the drink part very well, then that's what would throw it down a little bit for me. But it just does the drinks so well.
Yeah.
That I think it can compete with some of these other ones on there.
I think it goes back to how we were a little sus on the on having the marg bars in B. It's for its own niche.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's also really impressive how the waitresses didn't mess up our orders because they were,
What?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't really know what you mean either.
Not picking
They
up.
were in their own world,
They might have been tasting some of their product.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Taste testing.
Yeah.
Quality checks.
Too many
every once in a
sandwiches,
while.
I think.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I think Stadium Social has potential to be B. I have a tough time having it with Top Cats.
But see,
personally, because for me it's like they're in like kind of the same niche.
Yeah.
But I would definitely put one above the other.
But Top Cats, we didn't really mention their 10 for 10. Which
I think one of those has to move up. And to me, I have a tough time doing Top Cats. But that's just my personal opinion.
Is it
You guys can
Martino's
disagree.
that moves up? I like where this list is at right now.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I see what you're saying, Jim,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's justified.
Yeah.
I like it kind of even.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good distribution. It's almost like a perfect bell curve, which is exactly how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It is a perfect bell curve because, Depot's not really part of
Oh,
it.
true.
So it's literally even.
Okay.
Or
You're
I guess
right.
we have one more.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
close,
it would have
yeah.
been B.
Oh, yeah,
would
yeah.
have needed.
It would be close. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus the number.
I like this
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
I'm confident in this
I like
list.
this list too.
So, to run down our final ratings, we'll start from bottom and go to top. In the F tier, these are tough. You're probably just going to want to avoid these.
At all costs.
Fuzzies and Mad Frog. In C tier,
Kind of boo.
they're not the worst, but personally, we think that they're not the bars that come to mind immediately.
Each of them has a cornerstone thing about them.
Yeah.
But each of them also has many other negatives that are dragging them down.
Yeah. So in C tier, we have Clifton Heights Tavern, aka Tav, Drunken Tacos, Martino's, Stadium Social, Mr. Sushi, and Top Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of boo.
In B tier, these are just pretty solid spots. You know,
Yeah.
you're
Rotational pieces.
You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
You're gonna sprinkle these into your rotation. Sometimes you're just gonna be like, you know what? Let's just go to St. Clair's tonight. It just feels right in the moment.
Different vibe.
Yeah.
Change it up.
In B tier, we have Chiba Hut, Dime, El Taco Valores, Los Patrios, Max, and St. Clair.
Yep.
In A tier,
Oh, yeah.
These are like your staples.
yeah, these are every weekend. You can guarantee that you're probably
gonna-
going to stop off at these
Yep.
for at least a portion of the night.
For sure.
We have Dive Bar, Ladder 19, and Woody's.
Yes, sir.
And then S tier,
Yeah.
top of the line.
The
Top of the
cream of the
line.
crop blue chip bars around Clifton.
We have Murphy's Pub and Mio's.
Instant locks, can't go wrong, never had a bad time.
Exactly. If you spend time at either of these bars, it's going to elevate the night
Your night has
as
been
a whole.
yes,
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then for our special heaven tier,
Rest
we
in
have
peace.
D-Pub, RIP. And that is your definitive Clifton Bar tier list.
Per
Yeah.
Woj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Per Woj.
Hey, good job, guys.
Yeah.
This was good.
So we'll put this out on social media. One thing that we can do with tier lists that I think would be fun is we can put the link out for this, have other people fill it out, screenshot it,
okay.
send it to us with their answers, and then we could maybe discuss our fans' answers.
Okay, I like that.
Our
Is there like an
fansers.
aggregate of what?
There might be. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I think we're going to try to share this out, let you guys make your own rankings, and then screenshot it, send it over to us, and maybe we'll give you a little feedback, huh?
Yeah, it looks
right.
like you can do a community average.
There you go.
Nice,
That's kind of sick.
very sick.
Alrighty, so let us know what you guys thought
Yep.
about that. If you have any comments, just throw them on our Instagram or in the YouTube description. Let us know what you think. If you have any disagreements, fill it out on your own and send it over to us.
Make sure to suck down and Cincy yourselves at these
Yeah.
bars.
If you haven't been to some of these, this is a
'em
perfect
out.
time to go try them out. You know,
Go crawl around, you know?
and we gave you a little order of importance to where you should rank these in your
And what to expect.
yeah.
Once you're
Maybe
there.
just do like A through C. Maybe don't do F. you
Yeah,
know,
don't do
for your
F.
own safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
pleasure.
you're brave.
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't have to be brave to go to Fuzzies, but you
You're just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to
You're
save
just
you
wasting
guys
your
from
time.
making our own mistakes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We did this for you.
Yeah.
We walked so you could run.
Yeah.
Precisely. Away from Fuzzies and Mad Frog. But yeah, we thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
I know it's a bit of a longer episode, but this is some pretty important information
Yeah.
that needed
Important.
to be spread to the public. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Follow us on Instagram at cincy.suckdown.podcast.
Podcast.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
The YouTube channel.
Smash that bell notification button so you're notified whenever we post on there.
Post.
Follow us on your preferred podcast listening platform. Give us 5 stars over there.
There.
And hit those notifications so you get notified whenever we post a new episode, usually on Thursdays at noon. This was the Cincy Suckdown podcast.
Mic drop.
We love you.